Welcome to Chapter 11 of Law in Australian Society, which focuses on cybercrime. This is one of two case study chapters in the book, which are designed to show you how law reform works in practice. In this chapter, you'll learn about different types of cybercrime, how the law responds to new types of crime, malware, trojans, viruses, worms and botnets, requirements of organisations to report breaches of personal data, criminal offences for sexting, revenge porn and cyberbullying, and the role of the E-Safety Commissioner. So what is cybercrime? In Chapter 8, we considered a range of criminal offences that happen in the real world. Well, cybercrime is quite similar, but it involves computers. So there's a range of different types, some of which are more familiar to the law and some of which are newer and rely on modern technology. This list of cybercrimes is covered in detail in the book, covering 419 online dating scams, identity theft and phishing, unauthorised access, distributing malware, denial of service attacks, sexting, revenge porn and cyberbullying. Online dating scams have become particularly common, where somebody over a long period of time defrauds somebody of large amounts of money in order to pay for fake medical expenses or other emergencies. Phishing emails are common and try to get users to input sensitive personal information like passwords or bank account details, where the information is collected by criminals. Denial of service attacks, which on a large scale are called distributed denial of service or DDoS attacks, are particularly interesting. They often rely on botnets, a controlled network of other computers, to take down websites or even critical infrastructure. The tactic is to overload a server with too many requests so it can't function properly. Specifically, different types of malware or malicious software can include trojans, viruses, worms, and ransomware. Ransomware locks a person out of their computer unless they pay a substantial sum of money. Sexting, revenge porn, and cyberbullying are very difficult for the law to respond to because it's difficult to know when young people involved in these activities should be held criminally responsible. Sexting is sending intimate images, revenge porn is distributing those images without consent, and cyberbullying is any intentional or repeated online behaviour that is cruel and hurtful. The E-Safety Commissioner is an office established in 2015 to promote online safety and support research into cybercrime. The office has powers under the Enhancing Online Safety Act of 2015 to investigate complaints about cyberbullying and other harmful online content and conduct. So to reiterate the key points from this chapter, some types of cybercrime, such as 419 scams and identity theft, are essentially traditional crimes committed on the internet. Other types of cybercrime, like distributing malware or launching DDoS attacks, are more distinct from real-world crimes and require special legal responses. Designing appropriate laws for sexting, revenge porn and cyberbullying is difficult because it's unclear when young people involved in these activities should be held criminally responsible. And the E-Safety Commissioner plays an important role in promoting online safety and investigating complaints about harmful online content. Some discussion questions for your lectures and tutorials. How would you define cybercrime compared to more traditional crimes like murder and assault? What are the major types of cybercrime? What is meant by the phrase technology-enabled crime? What else can you find out about Stuxnet and WannaCry? Can you identify any other major malware attacks that have happened in recent years? And can you find examples of criminal offences in Part 10.7 of the Criminal Code Act 1995 at the Commonwealth level? And what are the elements, actus reus and mens rea, of those offences? Do you think sexting should be a crime? Does your answer differ if the person sends or receives the material? What if the person is 10, 14, 16, 18 or 25 years old? Do you think revenge porn should be a crime? If so, in what precise circumstances? And do you think cyberbullying should be a crime? If so, in what precise circumstances?